Phalcon Fork is designed for Web3 developers and security researchers for collaborative testing with private mainnet states. This tutorial will give you a detailed guidance for using the Phalcon Fork. First, visit the official Phalcon website. Please remember it's Phalcon.xyz. You will see the entry for Fork at the top. Just click on Fork to enter. You need to sign in to your BlockSec account first. If you don't have an account, please select Sign up to register, or you can also log in with one click using your Google account. After signing in, you will enter the dashboard. The dashboard is the entry point of the Phalcon product. The dashboard is divided into different panels. Projects are used to manage forks and collaborators. The system will automatically create a default project, which can be renamed in project settings. Click on the project name in the top left corner to switch projects or create a new project in the pop-up. To create a fork, click on the Create Fork button. Fill in the name of the created fork. Choose the network to create the fork. Height is optional. Position is optional. Whether the anti-replay protection is enabled for this fork. Users can send both signed and unsigned transactions to a fork. For a signed raw transaction, users may be concerned that the signed transaction could be replayed on the mainnet instead of on a fork. To mitigate this threat, the anti-replay protection can be enabled. Specifically, when this option is enabled, the chain ID will be altered to a magic number. This prevents signed transactions from being executed on the mainnet. In the Fork panel, we can see the fork's RPC, status, transaction list, and some tools. We will introduce these tools later. Phalcon Fork can be integrated with popular development frameworks such as Hardhat, Foundry, Truffle Remix. Using Hardhat as an example, let's demonstrate how to integrate it into your development tools. Click Configuration to open the Configuration panel, where you can see the configuration files for Hardhat, Truffle, and Foundry. Simply add the generated configuration file to your local project. We have prepared a simple contract for demo, and now we will deploy it to the fork. The deployment was successful. We used the test accounts to deploy the contract. Phalcon Fork is fully compatible with Hardhat's test accounts and will automatically give them 10,000 Ether. We see that the contract was deployed to this address. Now, go back to the dashboard, and you will see this deployment transaction. Click Contracts. You can see this contract, but the name and compiler information are not visible yet. Let's verify the contract. The contract verification was successful. Now go back to the dashboard and refresh the page. And you can see the contract name and compiler information. Verifying contracts is very useful as we can debug its transactions on Phalcon and view the calls to internal functions. Now let's send some transactions. The transactions were successfully sent. Go back to the dashboard, and you can see these transactions. Click on a transaction to open Phalcon and view transaction details and debug. You can use Phalcon's powerful features to debug these transactions and contracts online. And use the flame chart of the gas profile for a more detailed gas analysis. In addition to the test addresses mentioned earlier, we also offer a faucet where you can claim any token at will. It's all completely free, so you don't have to worry about test tokens anymore. We also provide a Phalcon Fork scan where you can quickly view the status of addresses and transactions, just like on Etherscan. If needed, Feel free to use Phalcon Explorer for debugging. Oh, and don't forget about the Snapshot feature. You can use Hardhat's VM, Snapshot and VM, revert to functions to operate, or you can directly create and switch on the interface. This is designed to better assist you in development and improve efficiency. Phalcon Fork can be fully integrated into existing development environments, providing collaborative work, more convenient explorer and debugging transaction and contract, helping you create greater value.